hey guys, what we're going to do today, we got a brand new 2021 33 Invincible with twin Mercury 400M motors on the back of it. It's swinging 21-inch Rev 4 XP propellers, and we're going to go run it today, test the performance, get you some fuel efficiency numbers, some acceleration numbers, wide open throttle numbers, and then we're going to take it back to the shop. We're going to hang two brand new 450R racing motors, and we're going to give you the performance back to back and the performance differences of 400Ms and 450R racing Mercury motors here shortly. All right, so what we're going to look at today, we're going to look at efficiency at idle, efficiency at trolling speeds, efficiency at varying miles per hour from 35 to 70 or whatever we end up achieving, and we're going to compare that, and we're also going to do some timed acceleration it takes to get to those speeds. And get Tyler here to put it all together for you in a graph, and I'm interested to see myself what the difference is. So here we are at dead idle, roughly 0.6 gallons per hour per motor. We're going to put it in gear, see our speed and our miles per gallon here. It jumps up about 0.7 gallons per hour per motor. And come up here and see, we're climbing still, but let's let it level out. We got a little wind just on our beam, so it's not really helping us. So there it's dropping again, so 3.7. All right, look right here, we got about 2.8 miles per gallon, so that's what the 400Ms do at idle. Now let's bump it up to a trolling speed. We'll go to what we do here a lot, some ballyhoo trolling speeds, kind of 5.5 naked ballyhoo. All right, that puts us up here, still going a little fast. It's got us, there we go, we're in the upper fives and still, 2.4, about 1.2 per motor. And let's bump it up to some lure speed a little bit and get it up around 7.5, 8. All right, so now we're 7.7, 7.8, and we're still over 2 miles per gallon, about 1.8, 1.9 per motor. So we're going to turn this baby around, and we're going to run wide open first. It's going to be the down seat run. We're going to do the same exact thing. Drives all the way down. You getting any of this data too? Saying you might want to see it all, I don't know. And so our load right here is, we got about 3 guys. Well, we do have 3. So our rev limiter on these 400s is 6850. So right now we're right on the edge of that. Gonna pull up some. We should get a little more speed, but pushing right here close to the rev limiter. So I'll put the drives back down a little. See if it'll pick any up. We're going over some pretty big waves now. 69 or so. I think when we get it in some calmer weather, she'll easily crack 70. You can see right there, we're just off the rev limiter, holding strong at 69.3. 69.5 there. Run out of some real estate, we're going to slow down a little bit here to see what it does at 60. Probably at the higher speeds, it'll be a little more efficient with this downwind. Looks like about 135, 21 a motor, close to 22 a motor to hold about 60. 455 there, we're getting closer to 146. 18 and change a motor. Right around 50. Falling off a hair. Let's bump a little more to hold. 1.53. It's really at about 48 and a half. Around 1.5 at 50, I'd say. All right, here we go. Let me give it a little more throttle here. Get our speed to say right here in the mid 40s. A little more. Seeing them 1.6 or so. 13 and a half, 13.8 a motor. Starting to bump my drives down just a hair again now that we're getting close to 40. So got it at 12 gallons an hour a motor, that's 39 and just above 1.6. Go 35, so go 10 a motor and see what happens here. All right, 1.67 at 35 holding, and then we're gonna go to 30. It likes 28. We're starting to fall off on our efficiency when you drop below 30. See what it is right at 30. Try 10 and a half a motor, see what that does. Getting a little bit better, holding there. 8 and a half, 9 a motor, 1.72 at 30. So these are new electronics. So let's see our peak GPS speeds. Running there. Let's see, I think there's just one GPS antenna on this one, but we'll check. What does the Mercury gauge say? Whoops, wrong button. Crap. Gotta hit this little miles per hour thing. 69.9. So 2 GPSs, both confirming just right at 70 mile an hour, you know, near the rev limiter, 6830 RPMs. All right, so here we are on the 450Rs. Just got them in the water. Crank the motors up. Looks like we're burning between 0.8 and 0.9 gallons per hour at a dead idle with the motors in neutral. Okay, we're going to put them in gear, see what they burn actually in gear, and see what our miles per gallon is there. Let's let them get going. Looks like they're going to be right at a gallon per hour per motor in gear. A little over 3 miles per hour. We're swinging a little taller prop, so we might gain a little speed here. And you know, somewhere in the neighborhood it's jumping 1.8 miles per gallon. Speeds up to 3.6 mile an hour now. Gonna land right around 2 miles per gallon, I think, when we level out. 1.9 maybe. All right, let's bump her up to a, like I told you before, like a 5 mile per hour, 5 knot troll speed. All right, so here we are. Looks like about 1.4 gallons per hour per engine. Equates to a little over 5, about 5 knots. Still 1.8, you know, 1.85 miles per gallon. Let's bump her up to closer to a 7 knot. All right, so about 2.3 gallons per hour per engine. Equates to about 1.6 miles per gallon. And show back our, looks like pretty clean wake right there for trolling speed. We got the 450Rs, a little broke in, a little warmed up. Fixing to run them here. Offshore, the buoy's reading between 18 and 23 knots right now. You know, just 10 miles that way. Get another wide open run here. Got a little distance here to stretch it. Show the boat. Climbing quick. through at 60. Is going to land right at 125. Looks like 50 is going to be in the 135 range, 133. Got a little chop in the bay here. .45 is going to be in the 136, 135 range. All right, 40s. 145. Seems like 37, 38 what it does. And getting a little better there, 1.5. .35 even. 155. Kick it back in at 30. Still climbing speed. That should be balanced about right there. Almost 1.6 at 33 mile an hour. 1.57, 1.58. Like it's going to hold about the same at 30. Let's see what we achieved there. We got one reading 76.4. We got one reading 76.5. So I think we got her propped about right for top end. All right, guys. Well, this was a lot of fun. In conclusion, you know, just reminder, you know, this was a brand new 33 Invincible, same hull, same exact boat, twin 400Ms. We pulled the motors off, hung new 450Rs, propped it to where they both hit the same range of rev limiter, and went and ran the boat, and we got all that data and all those information for you. In conclusion, I would say yes, you know, we did gain a solid probably 5.5, maybe even 6 miles per hour out of the 450Rs. And we did have some stronger acceleration numbers on it. Overall, it did appear the 450Rs burnt more fuel almost everywhere, but you were going a little faster. And I would say they're both great power packages. You know, it's a near 70 mile an hour boat with 400s, but if you want to go 75, 76, it's going to take these 450s to do it. And Mercury really has a great platform here. It's really impressed with the motors. Just very torquey, very responsive. They really got a home run with these.